What's up, y'all? I got a new video for y'all today. It's gonna be something totally different. Normally I'm doing t-shirts, hats, fixing computers, but today I got a box full of bucket bags.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
A box full of bucket bags. Stay tuned to find out exactly what it is and how to get it done the LCT Unlimited way. Money ain't someone out game. They say all money, good money, but if you a dummy and spent, a fool and his money shall soon be parted. If you hang around 9 broke niggas, you bound to be the 10. Niggas handing out their cash cause they too weak-hearted. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be using today. This right here is a bucket bag. This is used in for ironwork. I used to do ironwork myself, and we used these, but they were a lot bigger. So I got a company that wanted a box full of these done, so I'll go ahead and get them done. And how am I gonna do that? Well, obviously with this one has got like a ring going around the top. It's like a metal ring inside of it. And then it's got that metal ring down here at the bottom too. So I can't just put it in the press and slam it down and press it. So, I mean, I said you gotta be creative. So what I did was I went out to my backyard and I had a little a 2x4, little piece of 2x4, and it was still wet. So what I did was I cleaned it all off, and then I threw some foil on it. That way none of the moisture would go through whenever I go to heating up my design. So it's small enough to where it fits in the bag. See that? And then it's still big enough to cover my whole design. This is my design, which is basically right around 3 inches by 3 inches. So the first thing I want to do is take my design, and I want to find out exactly where I'm going to put it on here. So I'll take it here and make sure it's pretty even and lined up. I did not do this logo. This is something that already came on there. So this one here is a new logo for this company. I've done a shirt for them before, just so they could see the work, and they like what they saw, so they had me do some more work for them. Now, as you can see here, I got it taped down, and what I'm using is heat transfer tape. Actually, I got some more rolls of that right here, which I got from Amazon, and you can get these on Prime. They'll come real quick. But this right here is a lifesaver. This is about $6, something like that, and I'll put a link down in the description. That way, if you need some, you can go ahead and get it, and you'll know exactly the same product that I'm using. Okay, so I got that taped on, and there's 3 parts to this logo actually. So I'll have another part that'll be going inside here, which is a different color, and same color will be going down in here in this area, which matches this part of the logo. So I'm gonna get this one laid down, and I'll move on to the next 2 parts. So as I put this in here, you see on the back side of this has kind of got like a little lip to it. So I don't want my wood to go past that. I want it to be before it, so that once I stick it in the press, all I'm basically getting is this, my design here. So I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to hold my press, pull it down, and give it a nice medium pressure, about the same amount of pressure I would do on a t-shirt or so, and we'll end up coming out with the same result. But you got to take a look at your design and make sure that every part of it is laid down. And I see one part that's sticking up a little bit, but that ain't a problem, because all we got to do is just come back and hit it again. Because you can use your hand, but you don't want to go straight hand. You can put like a t-shirt or something, but this is flat and it'll give me a better result. Okay, now let me check it out. Okay, I got one part that's still popping up just a little bit. So I'm gonna take it, make sure I get every bit of it. Just hold it down. Okay, everything looks good on my first part. So now you can see that's the beginning part, the first part of my logo. So I got the second one ready to go. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna tape it in there. You don't want this moving around on you. It's the reason why you need the tape. Because when you're holding it like that, your hand is moving around and stuff, and there's a possibility that you just might move that design, and that's the last thing you want to do. So now you see I got that part in. I'm gonna take it over to my press. And do the same thing. I usually try to go around 6 to 7 seconds or so, but you can, like I said, you still have to come back and make sure that everything is laid down, and you're not really gonna hurt nothing, but you don't want to overkill and try to press too much. Main thing is you want to just make sure that everything is laid down on there. I got one little part that's filling up, but as I said before, it's not really a problem. Make sure all the corners are laid down. Okay, got one more spot. And see, now I can hold this and not worry about my hand getting burnt. I have been burnt quite a few times, but right here I'm cool. So there we go. Got everything on there laid down. Looks good. Erectors. So now I'm going to take the last part of the design, which I have it got stuck to the back of my heat transfer tape. Okay, now let me line this up, make sure I got it in the right spot. Okay, that looks good. Let me go ahead and press it on. Same exact thing. So this is actually, well, it's normally a 2-layer, but I did it in 3 layers. Because I could have had these 2 gray parts all together, but you know me, I'm about saving. So I did it the thrifty way. So I line everything up on the vinyl and make sure that everything is placed on there, so I can get as many of the design on there as possible. Because like I said, I got a full box of these bucket bags to do. But there you go. As you can see, that's the little gray part there that I just added in, and the erectors, that's in gray, rest of it in black. And that's how you do it. You know, different process than doing t-shirts and things like that. But if you think outside the box, it's always a way to get it done. Now, I will have links in the description for everything that I was using here, except for my wood and foil. That's just something that I came up with. So, you know, you can go and find you anything. It don't have to be a piece of wood and some foil. You can do whatever it is, you know, that it takes to get the job done. That was just a great example of how to be creative. I'm using what's around me. So I'll be continuing on with the rest of them. Got a whole box to get done. And if you like this video, go ahead, give it a like, share it, subscribe to it, drop a comment. If you got any questions on anything, something I might have left out, then go ahead, don't hesitate to ask me. I will answer my own emails and comments and things like that. So don't hesitate to ask. And in the meantime, be individual, be independent, be you. I'm out.
$10, but I give you 2 on the strip. Enough to get you off my back, but not to do much work. Nah, get out and get your own, nigga. Thought you was grown. Now you running around talking about a pocket full of stones. Hit the street with high hopes and this shit went wrong. Thought you should be ballin', but you ain't Jim Jones. And you like to talk about how you handle your business, but all you do is talk, nigga, still ain't did shit. Get off your ass and get up off the block. Go and get yourself some game, man, and keep it in stock. Until then, everything you do is gon' flop. Cause the game don't wait and the game don't stop. The money ain't shit without game. So get what you can get whenever you forget. The money ain't shit without game.